In this video, Sammy's going to show you how you can replace the spark plugs on a 2007 Toyota Prius.
Just to open up a little bit of space, I'm just going to pop this little relay box off, which looks like just 2 10s. So now that that's off, just kind of move this to the side. For some reason those aren't plugged in, they should be clipped in. And then next we're going to unplug all the coils, which you just press down, push in, pull back, just like that. Don't pull it by the wire, pull it by the connector. And here's that random little bolt, and looks like clips. Actually a lot of clips, so it looks like somebody didn't know what they were doing.
Quick tip here on the last ignition coil, the first one that is closest to the driver's side. It may be easier for you to remove the 10mm bolt that's holding the ignition coil down and removing and popping it up, not all the way out of the spark plug well, but just enough that you can easily get to that connector, press the connector down, and then remove it. Otherwise, you're gonna have to use a pick tool like Sammy did in this video to remove that last connector.
Put it in here, pry up, push it back. Now that that's done, we can unbolt the 4 10mm bolts to go there. And then if your Prius is like this, you got all this random stuff laying here. Just pick that up so don't fall into nothing. You don't want that falling into your cylinder. It really makes you wonder about who touched this thing last and how they lost all this stuff. So we're going to take our 5/8 spark plug socket with extension, drop it down there, you're going to feel it, just pop it in there. Now once you got it pretty loose, just spin it off the rest by hand. Just have it out, just lift it up. And you can see here the spark plug has oil on it. So that means that the seals on the valve cover are not doing what they're supposed to do. Ignore that, that's part of my socket. So that means that we're burning a little bit of oil. We need to replace the valve cover. Spark plug, whenever you take them out, have that. You're gonna want to just kind of compare them because they come pre-gapped, but you're never too sure. So I just like to take one of these, just give it a quick comparison. You know, make sure the thread's right, same height, looks the same. As you can see, looks about the same. And then just toss them on in there, and you're good to go. Thread them in. I always thread them in all the way by hand. Then once they're snug, just give them a quarter turn. Now, one thing you don't really want to do when installing spark plugs is just take the plug and drop it into the hole, because if that happened to me, it'll just destroy the gap or something. You'll be misfiring after. So it's better to put them in there softly. Put a ratchet on it, not an impact gun. And you just want to keep doing it till you know it's snug, which right now we have a ways to go. So once feel it snug up, I just like give it a little bit, just quarter turn. Next, we're just going to take our coils here, set them aside somewhere where you're not going to lose them, and then just grab another one, compare it. As you can see, there's slight differences in color, but really all that matters is the connector's the same length. Going to take a little bit of this dielectric grease. It's going to go in here, make sure it's nice and clean. And then you're just going to go in here where the little coil thing is and just give it a quick little pump. And what that's going to do is going to act as an insulator and help insulate the spark plug more and help the connection between the coil and the spark plug be good. And it's just something you do because that's how you're supposed to do it, and you do it the right way. You do it right once, not wrong twice. In this, you just want to do dots, not lots. So nothing crazy, because when you put it in there, it's gonna get all spread out. Now I'm just gonna go around and plug all these on in. You want to listen for that click. Oh, this one I'm just gonna connect it before I even drop it in, just to make my life easier. Now that they're all connected in, you're just going to take your bolts, bolt them down, put the relay cover back in. We took these bolts out to get a bit of movement around, put these back in. So once these are threaded in, I'm going to take this, so that's safe for these. You're not going to strip it out. Snug it on down. That's good.